How's it going, everyone? It's me, Whiplashthesnake, here again, bringing you yet another life story video. And this one is a little bit different than the rest of them. Normally, some big crap goes down in them, and a lot of things just tend to happen. This one is more of a why I made a decision that I did kind of video, and yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy it. This is another video that is brought to you by Twitter. I asked you guys what you wanted to see first. You guys obviously said that you wanted to see the video that came out on Tuesday. So this one is on Friday. In the next few days, I will be asking you guys what you want to see next week first. So make sure you go follow me on Twitter. I have the Twitter @ on screen right now. Just go follow me. You'll be able to help decide what that next week video may be. And also, before we do get into this video, well, I do have to give a massive thank you and shout out to the person who submitted the gameplay which you're seeing on screen right now. Yes, it is more unturned gameplay. It's fucking MLG as hell, I know. But this gameplay was brought to you by a fancy koala. Thank you very much for submitting this gameplay. Remember, if you want to submit gameplay of your own to be featured in another one of these videos sometime in the future, all you have to do is record it, put it on your YouTube, and then just comment the link down below. Or, just send me a message including the link. But anyways, guys, with that being said, let's just get right into the story. And alright, this story actually takes place earlier this year. I mean, early 2016, alright? It was this year that this one happened. And as most of you know, I am in college right now, and so I had picked a few college classes. I'm just trying to get all my requirements done, and this happened to be one of the requirements that I needed to get done. It was a, social awareness credit, I guess. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something that I needed to get done. Or no, it wasn't social awareness, it was cultural awareness, alright? And for some reason, they had jazz class, like a jazz history class as a cultural awareness class. And I'm like, alright, well, I already took a rock history class for one of these credits, well, might as well take a jazz history one as well. How bad could it be? Remember some jazz musicians, recognize their work, maybe, see what kind of trumpets there are, that kind of stuff. No, it happened to be much worse than this, because I ended up signing up for these classes very late, as I normally do. And well, there was only one of these classes left that fit into the schedule that I was trying to build for these classes. Now, okay, I can't tell you exactly what this person's name was, but I will make it close. Miss Bergeson. Alright, she was one of the, just to picture a strict teacher in your head. That's exactly what this person looks like. She was a very old woman. She had the white hair, of course, curled up into a bun, had the glasses on. She either looked like a secretary or a librarian. And just by looking at this person, you knew that they were a very strict person. They had absolutely no chill, and that you would probably not have the best of times in their classroom. And of course, that's exactly what this teacher was. She was the type of teacher that ruled her classroom with the iron fist. If you did anything that wasn't up to her code, yeah, you could get the fuck out. And okay, every single person that was in this classroom immediately could see that, and well, you could tell just by looking around that everyone was very uncomfortable in this classroom, and that we knew that this was not going to be a good time. This was not going to be the easy class that a lot of us thought that was going to be. And the way that she immediately proved this to us is on the very first day, where even in college, you're starting to introduce yourself. You're just like getting to know your teacher, you're getting to know the rules of the classroom, you're getting to know the people that are around you. Well, no, fuck you. You're getting a test on the very first day. That's right, she gave us a test on the very first day of class. Hadn't even gone into this classroom before, hadn't learned anything about what we're learning about. Nope, you already get a test. Now, granted, the test was about different instruments, stuff that you could basically make educated guesses on, but still, a test is a test, and it was still going to count as a test grade on the very first day of class. And no, these weren't the simple types of questions like, oh, what's a cello? What's a trombone? What's a saxophone? No, it was list the 3 types of saxophones. And I'm like, bitch, I don't know what these are. There are more than one. I always thought there was just one. And that one is the one that Bill Clinton is about to come into this room and start playing. Okay? What do you mean there are 3 types of saxophones? Needless to say, every single person in the class almost failed this test, We all got very low scores. And keep in mind, okay, this is a college class, alright? This is a class where a lot of people use their technology, they use their phones, they use their computers to take notes, they use their computers to do homework in class for other classes. And, well, that is exactly what everyone in this room thought that this room was going to be, because every single classroom in this school allows you to use their laptop, okay? You're allowed to bring it in, you're allowed to do whatever you want on it, you're allowed to take notes on it. This is college, you pay for this, you pay to be here. It's basically your decision if you want to listen and pay attention, or if you want to fail, okay? Nah, this bitch thought that we were still in grade school, okay? She did not allow technology in the slightest, okay? If you wanted to enter her room, your cell phone needed to be powered off. If she heard your cell phone during the entire time of the day, then you would basically get a 0 for the day. She would confiscate your phone until the end of class, or if you refused to let her take your phone, she would kick you out of the class. And then laptops, no, those are not allowed at all, okay? Those have to stay in your backpack. You are only allowed pen and pencil in this room. Needless to say, everybody fucking hated this person, and, well, no one really decided, like, hey, I think that this is gonna be a good class. I like this class. I'm gonna stick around in this class. So first day, everyone is just like, Second day, about 5 people less are in this classroom, okay? 5 people already after the first day they left, okay? They were out, they couldn't take it anymore, just like, no, this is not gonna be a good class for me. I'm getting the fuck out. And, I didn't blame them. She didn't blame them. She didn't even really acknowledge it. I don't think she even noticed, really. And so, the class continues second day, and then she drops another bombshell on us. She passes out this paper and says that, as a requirement for this class, you are going to, twice this entire semester, take a day out of your life, go to a fucking jazz concert in the middle of downtown Phoenix. Now, keep in mind, we are nowhere near downtown Phoenix. We were not going to be compensated for our gas to go there. And basically, from where we live, that's an entire tank of gas, both ways. So that's about $40 to go to this jazz concert, not even counting the admission price. And we were to stay there for the jazz concert, come back, show her our ticket to prove that we went there, and then also write a 4-page paper on the jazz concert that we attended. And we were supposed to do this twice. And everyone in the class at this point, we're just like staring at this paper that she has passed out, telling us all this information, staring at each other, staring at her like, this bitch isn't serious, is she? She's not serious. We're not doing this. And so, we go back home. The class is over. We had already taken a second test on the second day. Again, on about the same subject. And, she had assigned us like 3 different homework assignments for the very second day of class, which it's just fantastic, okay? Everyone's already kind of pissed. You might as well assign them even more work. Third day comes around, 10 more students are gone from this class, okay? They just gave up like, nope. And basically everyone else that was in this class at this time was considering quitting, just dropping out. I mean, I heard several people in the class just talking like, yeah, no, this is not a very good class. I don't like this very much. She's making us do more work in this class, which is on jazz music, may I remind you, of all things, than the rest of our classes combined, which, that's kind of crazy, okay? And so I'm sure that a lot of other people dropped the class that day, but I wouldn't even know it because I didn't show up for the 4th day, I didn't show up for the 5th day, I dropped out after the 3rd day, okay? It was just like, no, I'm not doing this. This is a fucking crazy class for what it is. I don't care about jazz in the slightest. In fact, it has to be in my top 5 least likely to listen to music types. Yeah, no, I don't think that a lot of people stayed in that class whatsoever. If anyone did, it was probably about like 10 students left. And because now I had an hour break between classes there, I basically just went to the library, did my homework every single day there, and just, didn't have to worry about anything because I had an hour break. I got everything done. It was great. So yeah, guys, remember, if you're ever going to college soon, I know that a lot of you may be doing so, if a class doesn't seem like going to be one that you're going to enjoy or you're probably going to hate going through, if it's the first few days, make sure you drop that class, okay? Just get out of it, get your money back, maybe switch to another class or just take that class another semester, okay? If something's not going to be fun, and this is college, something that you're paying for, something that you yourself are forcing yourself to go through, no, it's not worth it, okay? Just drop it, find something else. And yeah, guys, that is your genuine moral of the day, okay? Have fun. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love a new addition to the Snake Army. Be sure to check out yesterday's video, which is playing on screen right now. And yeah, it was basically on the election. It was a comedy video, don't worry. It wasn't anything serious. And it basically had to do with people's reactions more than anything, and how, I dealt with the election itself. Anyways, it was just a fun video. It wasn't meant to offend anyone. It was just there for enjoyment purposes, to try and lighten some tensions. And speaking of things, have you checked out Lord Bung yet? You definitely need to if you haven't. I mean, he's been there forever. Why haven't you checked him out? Also, make sure to comment down below if you've experienced any of these types of classes or how you dealt with these kinds of teachers. But anyways, guys, with that being said, I will see you on the next video tomorrow as always. This is Whiplashthesnake signing out.